Hello and welcome to the Brigade podcast, episode 60. My name's Mike and I'm here with Sam.
Yo, what up, guys? It's been a while, but we're back with a whole bunch of stuff we want to talk
Podcast.
about. Yeah, in the
Yeah.
podcast. Thanks for stating the obvious.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Gotta do.
So yeah, just we've been really busy with a whole bunch of stuff. Whether it be work, whether it be just hanging out because we had toilets, our birthdays
Yeah.
over the past few weeks. So yeah, we've been busy with those. Um, yeah. So I
Yeah.
guess we'll just jump right into it. Yeah. We did have our birthdays. Mikey had his
Uh,
birthday.
yeah, on the 30th of March, I guess.
Yep.
It's been a bit now.
Yeah, and I had mine last weekend on the 14th of April. So yeah, really good. It was a good time. Got to hang out with some boys, and yeah, just chill. Just chilling on
Chilling.
birthday is the best time.
Chilling and grilling.
Yeah, chilling and grilling. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, like it's just been work.
It's just been
Hiking,
like
dog
slow.
hunting, yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah. Other than that, we're just been like chilling, take things slow. It's all over the place. Sometimes recording, sometimes not recording.
Yeah.
Hard to find time. It's just all over the place.
True.
Especially
Especially
now
over
since
here.
because here in down in Australia, the season has now changed to the colder season.
Yeah, autumn.
Yeah, it's
So,
autumn, but it's getting cold. Like it feels like winter. So I'm actually like I like winter as a winter enthusiast because a whole bunch of reasons. Mainly, the number one reason is because of the gamer. Oh, I get to stay indoors because it's nice and warm. And also, I feel like winter is just well. I don't know about you, but I like winter more. Well, I think the best. Um,
the best is like probably autumn or spring.
no, I like spring. I think spring is the hands down the best.
I mean, it depends. If you have like allergies, you probably don't like spring.
Yeah, but I think hands down spring is the best because I think it's the greatest weather time. Because here in Australia, like it's so hot in the summer, like it's so hot.
Yeah.
And the worst thing about like when it's too hot, like okay, if it's cold, you can put on more layers and you can turn on the heat, right? But if it's
Right.
hot, like you once you remove layers, like you can't remove more. I can't remove
Yeah.
skin. I can't go to the bone level.
And then when you try to cool yourself down and you're all sweaty, you get yourself sick. So
Exactly. It's like the worst. But then well, you when you want to turn on like either the fan or the AC, it's like you know what I mean. It's like you don't want to use it too much because like the power bill increases. So you sit there like, all right, I have to use it sparingly. It's like the worst.
yeah,
Well, I
and
mean,
since everyone's using
yeah, exactly. And I guess it's the same with heat, but like unlike in the cold, but unlike that, like you can just go get another blanket and just put it on top of you.
true,
You can just stack yourself with clothes. You can wear multiple jackets. But this you can't in the summer. Like once you're like go down to the skin level, you can't go lower than the skin level.
there's not going, can't go any lower.
Bro, imagine if you could change to like cold blooded and just like wait, is it which ones hibernate during the summer? Like there's like
I mean, that's
what
because we're warm blooded.
yeah,
Cold blooded,
cold
they
blooded.
need,
Yeah, imagine if you can go cold
yeah.
blooded. Like damn.
Wouldn't you just fall asleep? Because that's what they usually do.
Yeah, I know,
Like
but
the
I'm
reptiles,
not
yeah.
saying to that level. Like imagine you could just change your blood temperature. Like I need to cool down. Just change it.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
I don't know the consequences of that, but it
The
sounds
next
cool.
evolution of humans. That's the next evolution of humans.
That'd be, I don't even know how you do that.
No, I'm just messing with you. Of course, it's not going to be done.
Blood
Unless
bending. Oh,
scientists get on it.
sciences.
Yeah, just quote me. Just quote me when you get the Nobel Prize.
Elon, do it. I guess I don't know.
Elon is not a
You
scientist,
have
man.
money.
He's rich.
Yeah, you can get hot scientist mounts.
Ah, fair enough. Yeah, he can hire the
Yeah,
scientist. You get him on the phone.
big brain. You get him on the phone.
Nah, just messing with you. But no, seriously, like that's why I don't like summer that much. because of the fact that oh, and then on top of that, right? Like sometimes, like let's say you're going out and about, right?
Yeah.
Well, other than the fact that like it's the best time to eat ice cream, like hands down, summer's the nicest time to eat ice cream, and some great fruit like watermelon in the summer is like st.
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, that's when it's in season.
Yeah, but like let's say you're out and about, right? And then like you enter like a building, right?
Yeah.
And they don't have the AC. You're like, bruh. And then there's like packed with people, like the humidity rises. You're like, bro, why?
Yeah, it sucks to be honest.
And then other
Especially,
times, like they put it, like they put the AC, like they crank it all the way.
yeah, and you're sick.
You're like, you sit there, like, bro, like you go in, you need
There's
a
no
jacket.
middle
You go out, you
ground.
need to take your jacket. It's like, bro, what is going on?
There's no middle ground. I swear, there's no middle ground.
Exactly.
I think the worst is when it rains during summer and then the humidity rises, so it's even hotter the next day.
Exactly. Hands down, that is the worst.
So you're just melting. You're just a puddle.
Bro, you sit there and you're
Help
like,
me.
you form from like couch potato to like couch puddle.
Yeah. Uh, someone could get a bucket and you go.
For me, I hate when my hands get sweaty.
Yeah, that sucks because then everything you grab kind of just gets sweaty.
Exactly. And then like it
Like
makes
a keyboard and stuff.
it makes gaming so much harder. It makes even like just doing basic things, bro. Like my hands, everything comes slippery. You're like, bro.
Yeah. I hate it when I drive that happens. It's like, oh, now my arms are slippery, and now my wheel is slippery. And then now everything you grab just becomes sweaty, and it just kind of, it just keeps going, and you just like stop.
Well, to be fair, I think the coolest thing in summer though, right,
Yeah.
is just taking a long as a driving trip and just like having like either the aircon at like full blast, or, like your windows down, and then you just like going and like you're going with the boys on like a summer trip, just driving around. That's like the most fun I reckon. Just getting all the wind blowing into your face, that's nice.
Yeah.
That is nice. That
I
is
mean, you can go to like a beach or something and just chill. Because
yeah,
beach is wind, it makes it
I
sea.
hate the beach. Like the sound of the beach is like the world's hottest thing.
Yeah, sometimes it can be really hot, you're not
Yeah,
wrong.
it's like the
But it's
hottest.
better than concrete.
No,
I don't know.
100%. It's way better than concrete. No. But like, yeah, you step on it, you're like, bro, like I want to take off like my sandals. You know what I mean? It's like, no.
True.
That's like a bad idea. Let's get to the bit where like it's wet and then take off my sandal.
Like, do you remember? You probably know this. Remember in like Wet and Wild, there's that one ride that has concrete, and during summer you'd have to take off your
That's the
thongs.
worst. No. That is the worst.
It just blisters everywhere on your feet.
Yeah, that is the worst.
Sucks. I don't know whose idea that was. Should have made like
Yeah,
wood
but
or
the Wet
something.
Wild's like the coolest thing in like summer, bro.
It is. It really is. Like you got the wave pool, you got like those big slides,
To be
the ones where you
any
got
water
multiple
park,
people
like
on.
Wet and Wild, White Water World, Jamboree, like all these water parks here in Australia, like they're the best. I like summer.
There is a Wet and Wild in Sydney, but they changed the name of it. I can't remember what it's called. But there is one, but it's a bit far. It's like an hour drive or something.
Right.
But there is one in Sydney. Because they're usually all in Queensland, other than Barangaroo.
They're in the Gold Coast. Right.
Yeah. We control the action. But yeah. I don't know. Summer can be lit. Winter has its ups and downs as well, but sickness sucks.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
winter's like the flu season.
Yeah, flu.
Bro, I mean, you can
Or
avoid
just
it.
getting cold. Getting
Yeah.
cold can just screw you off.
Right, but like I said, like you can put on layers, bro.
Yeah.
You can put on layers. You look like the biggest dork if you put on like so many layers, but you're like, I'm warm, unlike you guys.
And you walk into a building, realize there are heaters underneath, take them
You're like,
off.
oh, damn it.
At
You ruined my plans. I would have been
least
successful if it wasn't for you guys.
it doesn't like snow, except on the
Oh
mountains.
yeah, here in Australia it doesn't snow, which is nice.
No. Yeah, I know the mountains. Except when it hails, like it did today for some reason. There was a bit of hail. Why, I do not know.
Dude, I need to go pick up some gloves. I need some gloves
Why for oil?
for the winter.
Ah. I think it was like because you oily hands. No, okay.
Well, no, like, okay, I like gloves outside, right? When you go outside, like gloves are nice, okay?
Yeah.
I bought heat packs this time, so like, because I don't like gloves when I'm like playing video games or when I'm like typing on computer. So I bought heat packs, so like I can heat my hand up, so you can just keep working without without the need of gloves. I don't like using gloves on gaming and stuff. Or like,
I mean, you can use the ones without the tips because you can't use phones with gloves, or unless they have like something on the gloves
right,
themselves.
but
You know,
that's why I got heat packs instead. So like, it's the whole
like
time you use heat pack that you heat your hands. So like, all right, nice, and then they keep you toasty for a bit. You know, all right, nice, nice.
I know there's those other gloves that have like those tips where you can kind of like take them off and then put them back on, kind of thing, which is weird, but if it works, it works, I guess.
Yeah, no, those girls are weird.
I don't know, I've used them myself. I don't really wear gloves much, unless it's like that cold. I don't wear them. I usually get the tipless ones. But yeah.
I don't know. Are the tipless ones still in fashion? Like, they might not be. Like, who knows?
It's always in fashion for school children.
Oh yeah, they
School
do.
kids.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know, like it's high school and school is like always is in fashion, I don't know.
Yeah.
In the winter, of course.
I've got a beanie and a scarf. All I need is gloves. I need to get gloves soon.
And then you need a big jacket. And then you can go down Vogue's runway, I don't know.
Oh, a poofy jacket.
Yeah.
A poofy winter jacket.
Yeah, that'd be so nice. It'd just be so fluffy.
I
Put
know, I
around
know,
you.
I know. It's cool. It's cool.
It's cool.
All right,
I
enough
mean,
about
actually
this.
warm.
Enough about this. All we know is that winter is coming soon, very, very soon. We are hitting
Winter
autumn,
is coming.
and that
Oh
yeah,
no.
we'll update you guys
Yeah.
on how cold winter is because it's actually getting kind of
Well,
chilly.
hit us in like June, right? Yeah. June will be when winter starts.
Yep.
Because May is when autumn. Well, it's autumn's last month, and yeah, June was like winter begins. June, July, August.
Do you reckon those people that do work out like early in the morning, do the morning runs? Do you reckon like they put on extra layers, or like, or they just like go out with the normal work clothes, like in the workout clothes?
No, they definitely do because there's active wear jackets and whatnot.
Oh, there is. Like, I've never.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
I mean like I see them when I go shopping to find stuff. I just see them a bunch of them. Yeah,
Because I've never used activewear jackets. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know. I've
it's
never.
it's probably good if you just as a normal jacket, but you're doing stuff like I like a workers kind of thing. Like I'm gonna go clean I don't know my car and it's winter. You'd wear that, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Gotcha.
Because it stops wind, but I guess it doesn't make you as
Is that
sweaty
like a
as a normal jacket.
windbreaker jacket? Like, is it like those?
Probably. I don't know if they compare them, to be honest. I can search up what a windbreaker looks like.
Right. Because like, yeah, you just said it stops wind. That's why I was like, I was interested.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's kind of like the windbreakers.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Okay, cool. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
those. I know those.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like these. Yeah. But I think there's like how like the sporting shirts made of like sporting material. I
Yep.
guess I don't know the proper terms. There's jackets like those as well.
Yeah.
So I guarantee people run with those, but those are lighter. They're not like thick winter jackets or
No, I
anything.
get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because you're running with that, bro. So good luck for you, bro. I can't.
Yep.
I mean, I wouldn't even run in the morning. I can't be asked. Probably be nice, but I can't be asked to be honest, especially during winter.
All right. Let's stop talking about the weather for a bit. Let's move on.
Yeah.
To probably the most exciting thing, in my opinion. I'm gonna just do a shameless plug.
Oh.
Genshin Impact is
Yeah.
having an
Good.
update, and I think it's gonna be the one of the coolest updates that's been out in a while.
I mean, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, when was the last good update? Probably 4.4.
All right, whatever. 4.6 update is coming out with one of the most anticipated characters. Releasing with a whole bunch of story stuff. And yeah, coming out, I think it's either this Tuesday, Wednesday, I think it's Australian time. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah,
It's gonna
so
it's, it's gonna be on Tuesday, but the thing is, it depends on the server. It could depend because I know Americans get it later, and I don't know about Europeans.
yeah.
Like, so it depends. But
Yeah,
we do Asia server
we
because we're
play on
down here.
Asia server.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's either one or the other. It's
And now you
Asia
might
or
be like,
America.
why am I bringing up Genshin? Well, because um we just got our tickets to go to anime convention that's happening later in the year. And yeah, I'm excited for that. And of course, it's gonna be Genshin merch, so I'm gonna pick me some whole bunch of Genshin merch.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I'm gonna pick up a whole bunch of anime merch. Yeah, because I'm an anime nerd. Yeah,
yeah.
we're going to an anime convention. My
Isn't that in
boy,
July?
It's July. So yeah, we just
Yeah,
got our tickets, so we're really excited. My boy Mike is hoping to get some Dragon Ball merch.
definitely. Yeah, definitely gonna. I want to see if we can find some other stuff, but that's guaranteed at that rate.
Yeah,
Terrible
Dragon Ball,
much.
Dragon Ball. Yeah. Whereas me, I'm gonna go pick up a whole bunch of anime merch and a whole bunch of Genshin merch. Yeah, excited.
I mean, Genshin's also a given.
Yeah, Genshin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what else there is. I don't know if there's
Yeah,
anything that's interesting. We can
it's
get
gonna
it.
be interesting. We're gonna have a great time. There's gonna be a great convention.
I will also not agree with us, but here we are.
Yeah, yep. Our wallet's gonna die, but like sometimes
EDR, baby, down.
sacrifices are necessary, and these are that one. This is that one weekend where you know you got to be the bigger man. Take that sacrifice.
Gotta be the big man.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's an issue with it.
Speaking of anime,
Oh yeah,
we are going to go watch the Spikes Family Code White, I think it was called, um
movie.
movie tomorrow.
Yeah,
We're gonna watch it. Yep, exciting times. I love Spikes Family. I think Anya is cool. Is sometimes a little piece of shit, but sometimes most of the time cool. And yeah,
piece of shit.
dude, it is what it is.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the author agrees with that statement.
I mean, like to be fair, like she's a kid. She acts like a kid. Fair enough. Like you know what I mean. I don't think kids are
Yeah,
supposed to be the world's biggest geniuses, and sometimes kids act in funny and mysterious ways. I mean, I'm pretty sure I did a whole bunch of stupid stuff when I was young. Yeah,
a bee lad.
yeah,
A
and
little lad.
I don't have what's it called? Mind reading
Psychic
powers.
powers.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, and it's funny because even though Anya has like psychic powers, like it's like the way she acts. If you were in the shoes of like the other characters, or if you say Anya, right, that has like psychic powers, and you don't know she has psychic powers, you just think it's kids being kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because kids sometimes will spout like the biggest nonsense. Because like what they say, their imagination. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say
right.
words like, bro, what are you talking about? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or it's like how did you do this? Like, oh, like dumb luck. It's like, well, yeah, like you know what I mean? Like, if a kid said that, I'll believe it. You know what I mean?
true.
Like I
I
said, I'm
mean,
pretty sure, like when I was a kid, like I'd imagine myself, like I don't know. We probably had a whole bunch of imagination stuff when we were kids.
probably. I mean, that's kind of a part of being a child.
Yeah,
I guess I don't know.
yeah. So like, we'll watch the movie in our next podcast episode or whatever we talk next. We'll give our thoughts. Hopefully, it's a good
Yeah,
movie. The anime is great, so I'm expecting the movie to be good as great as well.
probably. I mean, I haven't seen the anime, so I don't know.
You don't need a see the anime. I think it's an original anyway. I think it's an original story. So I think
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I've done this, so let's go.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, your thoughts
Wow.
on anything anime
What?
related before we jump on?
I hope the movie's good. And other things anime, give me One Punch Man season 3, I'm still waiting. Also I heard they're gonna do a One Punch Man IRL movie, to be concerned. But
Always concerning. Always
yeah,
concerning.
always concerning.
Live
Live
action.
actions are concerning.
Always concerning.
Yeah. But anime's cool most of the time, unless they do like the stereotypical tropes, like 90% of animes do, but you know.
Yeah, fair
It is
enough.
what it is.
That's how it goes. I mean, to be
I need
fair,
to
stereotypical
watch.
tropes exist in everywhere now. Like
Yeah,
there is stereotypical tropes in like how do you say it? In action, adventure, fantasy, whatever superheroes. Like there's so many. You know what I mean?
oh yeah, true, but
Like I can easily, bro. Let me hit you with this, right? A fantasy
what?
story, okay? You know, are not like an adventurer has to go save the kingdom, right? There's like an evil,
Yeah,
like a big threat, yeah. He goes. There's some complications. Keeps going. Gets through all these complications. Meets other adventurers. Forms a team. Blah blah blah. Camps out. Whatever. Like fights the big boss and then saves the the princess or whatever, and then they get together and it's happy ever after. And the king comes up and he's like, "Oh, thanks for saving my daughter," and then like gives them like a whole bunch of like money. You know what I mean? For a wedding or something. That's pretty much like trippy as hell. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, but then if I was to say the same thing in anime, it'd be like I was reincarnated in
Oh yeah,
another
that's a
world
different story. I'm
as
just
a piece of as a piece of cheese, but I have to go save
I'd love if there was a piece of. I was reincarnated as a piece of cheese, bro.
Devil. I have to save the Princess Devil who's in high school, and I am poor. And the dad
It's
hates me.
funny
There you
because you're
go.
not wrong. It's funny because you're
Yeah.
not wrong. Oh my
See,
god.
like anime does that, but then they put like 50 of them on top of each other and put it in steroids. And you're like, bro, just want to watch something.
Okay. Quick question, right?
Yeah.
Let me hear with this. Like, have Marvel movies become tropey? I want to know your opinion. Yeah, because like
To an extent, probably, but it also become shit.
well, for me,
So is that as well?
right? For my opinion, right? Just my opinion, right?
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's become tropey. It just reuses the same formula. Like, you sit there, you know what I mean?
Mm.
And when I say formula, I mean like it goes like like there's the uplifting climate, whatever the stuff in you learn in school, like the uplifting moment, and then it's the climax, and then it's like the downlift. It's like like the you know what I'm talking about. You know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. Like the what's it called like the parabolic
You know what?
whatever like
Free.
why
Is it
did I
the
say
free act thingy?
why did
The
I say
free act.
I don't even know what I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't know what the. I don't know what that is.
You know the curve, right?
Yeah.
Like how there's it goes
Like
up,
up and
small up,
downs.
yeah, and then there's like a giant up and then back down. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. This
Did you get
represents the struggles and the.
no, not that.
Oh.
Not that. The one where it's like and it's like it goes up a little bit and like how there's like a confrontation and it goes back down because they confront the main villain at least once, right? And then it goes back
Yeah.
down. It's like all right, that confrontation, and then it goes up because of the action sequence, and then the climax, and then it goes back down as the resolution. Like you know what I'm talking about.
So just levels of climb action, kind of, to an extent.
Yeah, basically that. Yeah, basically. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like
Yeah.
it's basically like there's like it goes like this. It's a flat line as it's introducing the story. Then it goes up as we meet like the main because like always in most Marvel movies they meet once before the actual final battle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it goes up a bit and then it goes back down. Like all right, that's just the meeting. And then as it goes through, it goes back up like as they fight. And then like you know what I mean. A whole bunch of stuff happens and then it goes like they won the battle or like they solved the issue and it goes back down, like as the resolution happens, you kind of get what I mean?
Yeah.
I think like every Marvel movie released like like recent releases
Or
have followed that.
recently.
You know what I mean? Yeah, have followed that.
Yeah.
It's not tropey. Like I wouldn't say it's tropey, right? Because like
Well, it's formulaic,
yeah,
maybe.
it's formulaic. Yeah, I'd say it's formulaic more than it's tropey. You know what I mean? Because like I said, like,
Sure. Yeah.
I could point it out. Like you know what I mean? Uh,
Sure.
like what's it called? Like I remember like Thor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the latest Thor. Like the guy comes down and they meet, and then they have like a battle for it, and then he leaves. Like all right, like I know what you made or whatever, and then they go searching for him, and then they fight
Yeah.
again, and like it's like, and then the climax happens. Like I just explained like the thing that you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the
What's the
new
next Marvel
resolution
movie?
happened.
So we'll know where we're going with.
The next Marvel movie.
Do you have an idea? Do you have an
Let's.
idea? I don't have an idea.
I don't know actually. Marvel movies. I don't know what's the next one is. Aquaman. I didn't really actually search this. Oh, is it the Deadpool one?
Okay, that one's
The
completely different.
next?
That one's completely different. Deadpool is like not like is like what's it called? It's a one of a kind. Like that thing's like gonna break
Yeah.
everything. Yeah. Forget what I said with everything. That does not apply to Deadpool.
And wait. Oh, okay. So there's gonna be this year. There's gonna be Deadpool and Wolverine, Craven the Hunter. Okay, and then there's Venom: The Last Dance, which Yeah, I don't have faith in that last one at all. Here we are.
No Morbius 2?
Damn, I don't think Sony. I think Sony wants to wait a bit more so it makes a bit more money and then they'll drop it. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
More $1 billion.
Yeah, okay.
Oh jeez. No, they all come out this year. Then July, August, and when October? Yeah. Damn. I think one of them would be good. The other two, I don't have faith in them.
Okay. Let's move on. Okay.
Okay, sure.
We did say that we were doing stuff in at the start and picked up an Xbox. An original Xbox, the 2000 whatever Xbox. Because
Yeah.
nostalgic games, why not? Some of the games that were listed in earlier episode where we discussed our top 50 games. We wanted to play them again, so yeah. I don't know. Remember how many we listed that were on the original Xbox? I did think we listed Concrete Chaos though. I think we did list that one, right?
We definitely did. We definitely did list Conflict Chaos. Yeah. Somewhere, I think it might have been actually need the. Would you call it like would we consider the bottoms? But that's like the hunt, like towards the 50 mark. Would it be?
Well,
You know what I mean? It's yeah.
Yeah, but like reaching the top 50 is still good. Like
I mean, yeah, but you get what I mean,
no,
right?
I
Like,
get what you're saying.
yeah.
And with that, we picked up a whole bunch of games. And to be fair, there's a whole bunch of other games that are really good though. A, we might be planning to pick up. B, we may not. Of course, there's the famous Simpsons Hit and Run, like that game's a classic.
Yeah, that's also expensive.
Oh yeah, it's one of the more expensive games.
Yeah.
I want to talk about gaming. How like, if you think of it from this perspective, I think older generation games are like way better than some of the new games that were released.
Probably. I mean,
Some of the recent releases we've had.
yeah. I mean, I can
This
point out a few that are
okay,
bad.
let me just so you know, this excludes Nintendo because Nintendo's recent releases have all been like S tier releases. I think.
I mean, probably like one or two I can probably point out, but yeah. I mean, for the most part, they've been
like
using good.
what's it called? Like Mario Wonder, that's really good. The Peach were on the channel. It's a great game. Mario Donkey Kong, well, it's a remaster, but like it's still a great game. Like these releases have been great.
They're clearly trying to finish. They're just they're getting towards the end of the Switch.
Right,
They're clearly just weighing what else they have left in the back catalog, and then they're just gonna move on. Yeah.
Right, but the reason why I'm like I want to talk about like old games, right?
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of remasters and remakes lately.
Yeah. I mean, just in general, we have
Like,
you can.
that proves my point. Like that means older games are like people want to see older games again just on newer hardware.
True, but also it's like a safer option. Like, look, Nintendo, they're finishing off the Switch, right?
Yeah.
Like
They've got 1,000 Year Door remake, which is probably like gonna like people are really excited for.
Yeah, but like, look, like in its last year, like I guess we call it last couple months, I'm gonna call that. The only two games that have been not remakes are Peach and Mario Wonder.
Right,
but they're both
so good. They're both so good.
Yeah, and the rest are just safe remasters. Because if they go for something risky, they know it might not sell well, so they just went for safer things.
Even though I think Peach was a huge risk, and somehow like it's so good. I think it's like so good.
Well, it's a huge risk, but it's a risk with a character that's very well known already. You know what I mean? Especially after the Mario movie. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Again, like for example, Mario RPG and like Donkey Kong and like again, 1,000 Year Doors. These games are like crazy, so good.
They're crazy.
Yeah.
They're also very easy to make, one.
Yeah.
And two, they're gonna make money. They're gonna easily make money, yeah.
But then, okay, like, I don't know if this is true. We hear the rumblings that Assassin's Creed Black Flag might be making a return as a remake.
Yeah, eventually.
Well, I hope this is true because it's the best Assassin's Creed game I've played. I haven't played too many, but I have played this one and it's so good.
I mean, it's definitely a top You could say it's like you can argue a top 3 to 4 game overall from Assassin's Creed. I think it's probably my favorite just in terms of gameplay wise.
Yeah, gameplay wise.
Yeah.
But then like you just there like this the Resident Evil remake. There was the Dead Space remake. Like how good were these remakes? Like these remakes sold so well.
Yeah.
Like,
Well. EA doesn't think that for Dead
well,
Space, but
okay,
yeah.
okay. And then I mean to be fair, we've also had awful remake with the Battlefront remake, which is potatoes.
I guess. I mean, would you even call that a remake? Oh wait, no, you mean the new one, right?
Yeah, the new one, yeah.
Would you even call that a remake? Can we literally? That's like a port.
That's like bro. I don't even know.
It's like a port with mods. That's like
But
10
like,
times the amount.
yeah, but then like you sit there, it's like, well, like you want to play like these games. You'd rather go get the old one than like the remake, obviously.
Yeah,
And then
but just to mention, like, look, you don't know it was gonna be bad, but it probably made bank when it like this the first day.
Let me go with this. Let me hit this, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Were you impressed with the Star Wars game that Ubisoft trailer they put out? You haven't seen it, have you?
It's not I haven't seen it. It's more so no. The thing is, it's like initially. Okay, how do I say this? The first two trailers, I liked them, but then the most recent one, I was kind of like, ooh, this is a bit rough.
Well, see, for me, I thought the coolest thing was the droid with the jacket.
I remember you were telling me about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the coolest thing for me because like, oh, well, that's unique. Ooh, hold up, that's cool. But then like you look at the comment section, like, ooh,
Yeah.
that's rough. Ooh.
I mean, that trailer did an entire discussion about like character models and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like that's a whole different thing, but it's like, bro.
Yeah.
But it's like I was more looking forward to the game before that trailer came out. Now I'm more skeptical of it.
But,
Yeah.
well, okay, and then like yeah, so this is like movie IPs. I think like they're done like poorly. I think movie IPs are done poorly.
Well, I mean,
recently. Because like okay,
I mean, if we look at last year, the top like
I don't want to talk about last year at the time. I want to talk about this year now. The Star Wars games that dropped the last Star Wars game, the remake, and this upcoming Star Wars game don't look good. And that's the Star Wars license, okay?
Right. I mean, we can't say for certain the new ones because it hasn't come out yet. But the other one we can say for certain is just bad.
Right.
But it doesn't look good. We can say this. It doesn't look too well. Has issues. We can tell instantaneously.
Then we've got right. Then we've
got
okay. We're gonna talk about last year, of course. We are Golem.
Yeah.
Which is ass.
King
Kong, which is also ass. Okay.
Ass.
Now,
Yeah.
if you want, okay, you don't even have to talk about movie types. Okay, anime games like the yeah, like Jujutsu Kaisen, one of the best animes I've ever seen. The game's terrible.
The game sucks. Oh,
and then the One Punch Man one was terrible as well. Like,
oh yeah, that exists.
So like these are like all the now I wanted to talk about like generations ago, right?
Yeah.
Dude, listen to this. The Simpsons IP was Simpsons Hit and Run, right? It's one of the best games you can get on the Xbox, PlayStation, whatever.
Right.
The Lord of the Rings game is another incredible game that you can also get on the systems.
True.
The Shrek, there's a Shrek 2. They made a Shrek Super Slam, which is basically Shrek Super Smash Bros., which we've got, by the way, because again, it's a great game.
It's fun.
They're like okay, I wouldn't say like they're ST games, but they're some of the great games that you pick up for these consoles.
Yeah, okay, it's more fun than Golem and
yeah, you sit there because like usually now
they actually work.
Like if you buy an older system, right? Like if someone like let's say you've never played the older system, okay? Usually movie IP games are the games you avoid on the newer systems.
True.
The ones that like recreate the movie, you know what I mean? Like those are the games. Those are some of the games you pick up on the consoles.
Yeah.
Dude, Shrek 2 is legit like just retelling the Shrek game, like Shrek movie, but like that game's so good.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a collectathon, but it's also kind of like a
Beat 'em
like
up.
you can fight enemies, you beat them up kind of thing.
Yeah, but it is still such a great game.
Yeah, even you said like show games like Simpsons Hit and Run, SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, one of my
That
personal
too, yeah.
favorites.
Well, the remake was great too.
Yeah, the remake was great.
Not what IGN says. IGN like, yeah,
IGN
screw
doesn't
you,
like SpongeBob.
screw you.
But my point, the point is, it's like yeah, they are much better than they are now. Like,
It's like okay, come on, like what is the last SpongeBob game? I know there's a few SpongeBob games. Like I don't think
well, it would
any,
have been the newest one.
which was
This Cosmic Shake, the one I actually like
oh,
recorded on
yeah,
this
but that
channel.
one's great. That one's good.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, they did that
I
one
mean
well.
there was ones that weren't. Trust me, there are. Well, there are good ones, there are bad ones, but like, yeah. I remember that SpongeBob. There's one of the SpongeBob movies that really had a really bad tie-in game. I think
Dude,
it was like a
do
couple
you
years
remember
ago.
on the Wii, like there was like the Nickelodeon game.
Was
Like
it the like the cartoon ones where
yeah,
they were cartoon characters?
yeah.
Where you end up finding like a cosmic booger or something.
Yeah, yeah, that
Was
game
it
was
that
so
one?
good. That game was so good.
That was a fun game, but it was also the story was dumb and hilarious.
Is that on the is there a
I
trailer?
don't know. I don't know. I don't even remember the name of the game to be honest.
Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough.
Well, you know what's crazy?
What?
The best tie-in movie game last year, funnily enough, was like what Avatar, whatever it's called, Adventures of Pandora, or whatever it was called. It was just like an alright game. Isn't that crazy? I think it was like Frontiers of Pandora.
Really?
Yeah, that's a tie-in movie game. I mean, it was you know because Avatar 2 came out like a year before, and then this is supposed to be in relation to like those avatars, the blue ones. So that's probably one of the best one that came out last year.
Ah, right. I get
And
it.
also up against Golem, Kong, the other Avatar
Yeah.
game.
Fair enough. It had no competition. Fair enough.
Oh, have you ever heard of the Walking Dead game that came out last year? That was trash.
No, I did not.
Yeah, it's so bad. I'll show you a video on it maybe in the next couple of days. It's hilarious, but
Really?
like
Okay.
people were playing it, it's that bad. But it's like yeah. So
Okay.
the best tie-in movie game last year was a Ubisoft game. That's interesting. Unless I'm forgetting one.
That is very interesting.
Because usually the best movie games are the Lego games, but they haven't made one since like 2021
Well, no,
or
I think
2022.
the Ninjago Lego games are like for the movies are not that great.
Well, I meant like Star Wars,
No,
Hobbit,
those
Lord of
ones
the
are cool.
Rings,
Those ones are cool.
Harry
But
Potter.
yeah, those
Yeah.
ones are cool. But like for example, like the Lego Movie video game is not good.
Okay, yeah, no,
No,
that's a different story.
that one was not good.
That game you can platinum in a day. You can platinum that game in a
Dude,
day.
it
You
legit
can't
had
even argue with
scenes
me.
from the movie. You don't have to watch the movie. Like
You
they
don't have to.
legit just took the scenes and they put them in. Like yeah,
I remember being so hyped for that game, but it came out like so late in Oz. Then when I ended up playing it, I'm like, this is so disappointing. All my money.
we played it together. We beat it in like one day, didn't we?
We literally beat it. Got everything. We got
We
everything in a
actually
single day.
100% of it in like one day.
Yeah, it's not that hard. Like you can get the red. You know how you get those red cubes, whatever the red piece, the red 4x4
Dude,
piece, whatever. Two by two.
I think we didn't
Those
even
ones
watch
give
the movie
you
because like,
stuff.
we were planning to watch the movie and then we're like, hold up, we pretty much watched it,
I think so. Yeah,
didn't we?
because
End
I don't
up like,
remember watching the movie.
yeah, we never watched the movie.
But it's like, but like you can get those red the red bricks or whatever they're called really easily, and you can get like the multipliers easily, so you can just beat the game like that. It's so easy.
It's
Like
so stupid, bro.
and it's not like we were like adults, we were young, and we were able to beat it like really easy.
That was so
That was so
stupid,
dumb.
bro.
But I think, the point we were making, I think all the games are just because they're old and they'll probably because of how old they are.
Okay. I mean,
You can go for risks since games weren't that expensive to make as they are
well,
now. So you can go for like major
okay.
risks.
First of all, right.
Yeah,
You can go 100% with risk. Okay. For any of you guys, huge spoiler. If you have not played Kung Fu Chaos, Uh, imagine like it's a fighting game such as Super Smash Bros. Okay, but like 3D. You pick a character and you fight on the stage. The
Of a film
stage,
set.
yeah, the stages are famous film sets. That's it. That like, and then like the guy, it's trying to be recorded as a film set. You know what I mean?
That was
Like,
a film, yeah.
yeah, as a film. Like you sit there, let's say you're like Jurassic like Park, because that's one of the places, right? Legit, like there's cameras in the background. There's like some of the dinosaurs are fake. Like it makes it look so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
and
cameraman and
yeah, there's
whatnot.
cameras, all that stuff, and then you sit there, all right, whatever. That like, and then like there's that's like the act one. Like these are the big shows. Then there's act two, which is some mini game that you play only in the story mode, by the way, in the single player mode that you play through. And then there's act three, which is another like type of mini game, but multiplayer mini game. It's like so you've got like this whole bunch of different types of games you can play, and each movie, these three parts of the movie, they're all completely different,
Yeah,
making this like such a like. And then obviously when you play with your friends, it's like a whole bunch of fun because that's hilarious. But
yeah, you
it's
fight each other.
right, exactly. This is like the most interesting fighting game in my opinion because like it's like I don't know any other fighting game that like has like a movie set like as like like as a style. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the story is you're recording a film from that.
Yeah, exactly. The story is like you're recording, and then like the director gets jealous at the end, and he wants to like be yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it wants to be low. But I don't know, because like most games now apparently cost millions and millions and millions of
right,
dollars.
yeah.
And people are like, you
Okay.
can't be risky.
Well, it's okay. Let me tell you something, right? It's not about
Yeah.
being risky or not being risky, right? Because obviously the biggest risk takers are indie games, and they're the best games currently in the market.
Yeah.
For example, Helldivers 2
True.
is not an indie game. It's not a triple A studio that made Helldivers 2.
No.
How well it was an indie game, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it sold like hotcakes.
Oh, you're right. So what I'm trying to get is companies. Well, companies are now like okay. I want the other factor that plays in right.
Yeah.
There are two factors in olden games compared to new games. Okay, the first factor right is whatever's on the disc is what's on the disc. There is no downloadable whatever you put out. You put out.
Yeah.
So
Limitations, basically.
that means the game has to be finished on day one. Can you imagine? Like imagine if like whatever like imagine if it's half baked on day one, but you can't update it.
Yeah, it's not even a
Yeah,
game with
exactly,
it.
exactly. Like, do you know when they're like, oh, like there's so many problems. Like the patch, we'll fix it with a patch. Like you can't do that with these games. Whatever's on the
No,
disc is
you
what's on
can't.
the disc.
Yeah, if you want to patch it, you'd have to do a physical release of a new new
Correct,
copy,
correct. Yeah,
basically. Yeah.
exactly. But you kind of get what I'm saying? So now games come out, you're like, holy shit, like I'm so excited. Like you get, let's say you taking like some people legit. There are some people right
Yeah.
who are taking like leave on the day like from work when Elden Ring's DLC will come out. Fair enough, because that game's incredible, right?
Yeah.
Well, imagine if you sit there and like you've taken like you've freed up your weekend to play a game that you're so excited to come out, and then it comes out and it's like, oh, it's completely broken, and you have to wait like for a 1 week patch. It's like, what, bro? You know what I mean? It's like, bro,
Yeah.
like this game should have been finished on. That's with these games, the game has to be finished on release. So that's okay. That's a plus, right? So if a game was released back in the day, right, the game's complete, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Because
if it was complete, yeah.
well, yeah, because dude, yeah, well, right. Number two, right? Back then they were
Yeah.
making games. You can't add a store. The microtransactions don't exist.
No, definitely, yeah, they
Well, yeah,
didn't.
okay,
Because the
I'll give you an
internet was
example.
still primitive.
Well, yeah, you could still play online, but like there was no like there is no.
Yeah, but that wasn't like an idea yet.
Well, yeah,
Or
but
does
like
any
okay,
yeah.
and then like of course when the first microtransaction introduced, right? They're all like how do you say they're all by the way they're all like season passes and like um proper DLCs that they planned. Okay.
Like guaranteed content.
Well, yeah, because okay, look at now, bro. Like okay, like, I'm gonna give you Fortnite, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every day there's a skin and updates, whatever. You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
thing updates every single day, like the store.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I'm not
It's like,
surprised.
bro, like all every week. I don't know how often. I don't play Fortnite, okay? But I'm saying like because of how often it updates, right? You know what I mean? It's like, bro.
Yeah,
Whereas like back then, let's say you buy the season pass, right? For like a Call of Duty game, because that was like the biggest season pass thing, right? They will say, all right, but well, back when we played, they'd be like, all right, 4 dedicated maps for that season and a zombie map if it was like Black Ops. But most of the time it'd be like
yeah,
4 maps or whatever, and then like yeah, so you sit there, it's like, all right, well, you told me what we're getting, and then we're gonna get that throughout that. You pay for what you get, you know what I mean?
sure.
Well, now like they don't even do DLC because now like everything's live service. They're gonna add stuff. It's like okay, bro, but like some of the stuff you add, like I'd rather
Kind of
pay.
man.
Well, I'd rather pay you guys. I'd rather pay you guys to guarantee an ad, right?
Yeah,
Then to like, you know what I mean? To
yeah, I
like
get what you
you
mean.
guys add free stuff, but like you want me to buy through the store. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Because I
Well,
mean DLC. Well, I mean, if we use COD as an example, like
yeah,
if we continue using it as an
yeah,
example,
yeah.
back in the day, 4 maps, all that. Now since COD has like 50 game modes and they're all like 50 different versions of Warzone, they when they make content updates, oh hey guys, we're doing content. It's all like one thing for each little mode, and it's so thinly spread. You're like,
Well, yeah,
oh great,
yeah.
it's nothing to play. You know what I
Well,
mean?
yeah, but like what I'm trying to get is like you paid and you know what you were gonna get. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now you don't.
Well, now you're like you're sitting there like okay. Well, anyway, but that's out of the right. So the thing is, yeah, that
Yeah.
there are two things that are like there are two things that like now if you think about it, right? So games sometimes they're not coming out complete, yeah. A
Yeah.
right, and B like they are like trying to milk money basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll give you an example, right? I think Halo 2 is the greatest Halo game of all time, in my honest opinion.
It's either
Compa-
between that or free.
well, yeah, Halo 3 is really good too. But you compare these Halo 2 and 3 compared to like Halo Infinite, bro.
Especially when it first launched, yeah.
It's like, bro, like, what is going on? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Its multiplayer was quite shallow. Not much to do.
There was no split screen, there was no forge, there was no, like, wasn't there, like, no story mode
Or
or anything?
no, there was story mode, but you just pay for it. So yeah, that's that. Like, cause everything else was free,
Yeah, fair
so
enough.
it's kind of its own separate thing.
Yeah, but it wasn't that good either.
And like you'd like, oh, some stuff don't work properly, like private matches, but the
Right,
story for there works.
guess what works? The store.
The store, yeah,
The game can be completely broken, right?
but the store works
But the
without
store
issue.
works fine. Like the one thing
Like
that the
I
one
guarantee they put their best programmers on the store. They're like, yeah, you made this amazing game. You're on the store. You're the best
no,
programmer.
no,
You're on
it's
the
like
store
make sure the
now.
store works and then, like okay, first design the store, right? And
Exactly.
make sure like it takes payment or whatever. Then you can design the cosmetics later on. As long as that's fair, it works. It works. You know what I mean?
Yeah, make sure you make the most egregious store first, then
And
make the hit.
and let me tell you something, right? The next thing, like these time saver stuff, what like all of this stuff, it's like, bro, you made a game and you made it so grindy, yeah, so that people
Yeah.
don't want to play your game, they get to pay money.
I hate that
Back in
Ubisoft.
the olden days, right? If you made a grind, you get to play through the grind.
Yeah.
This is stuff that's like, oh, it's too grindy. Here's some money. It's like, bro, what are you talking about?
The game's too grindy. I don't really like why grind it. You know
Well,
what I mean?
okay,
Like,
yeah,
yeah,
I know, but like they make it grindy, so you're like, oh, you have to pay so you can like get like the best guns that can make the grind less, or you can skip these, like, you know what I mean?
like there's a point. Like I remember I was playing like when the game dropped, Assassin's Creed Odyssey,
Yeah.
and I played this quest. I'm like, oh cool. I played this. Oh, like it was an alright quest, but I was like, okay, cool. It's continuing, and I was like level 20. I look at the quest requirement, like it's like it's like it acts as if it's a right after, right? Like
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah,
oh, we're
yeah.
about to start this quest. I look at the quest requirement, it's level 45. I'm like, bro, why'd you say like level 20 like a minute ago? You want me to grind up to like double my level? Yeah, no, I'm not playing this, and I just went off. You know what I mean? Because it's like I was already like 50 hours into the game. I'm not grinding more just to play another side story that should have happened like 2 seconds after. Like, yeah, like
All right.
nah, piss off.
Okay. let's move away from this area, but let's stay in this. Let's move to DLC. Suicide Squad. I really want to talk about this real quick.
Oh,
Uh,
Joker.
yeah, they decided to drop the Joker, and what a disappointment, man! What a disappointment.
I mean, other than the game itself.
Well, no, let me give you some stuff, okay? Okay,
Yeah,
Joker comes out. Um,
it's like
he's
five
he's
people.
he, he's he's the same. He's the same as the other characters. Plays the
Oh
same.
yeah, because all these guns. Pew
Except he has a
pew.
different glider and a different ability. Fair. Okay, right.
Yeah,
Whatever. The missions are the same. The final boss is pretty much the same, except instead of the Flash, apparently it's Green Lantern.
Green Lantern.
Okay.
Yeah,
The enemies are the same, so nothing really changed. Okay. Everyone
yeah,
was excited to see the interaction because everyone's like, all right, well, pretty much everyone gave up on all those aspects, right?
yeah. Because the cutscenes are the best part of the game. Yeah,
Right. Everyone excited to see Joker's interaction with the team, right? Especially
yeah,
Harley Quinn, because like Joker and Harley Quinn are like two characters that are like pretty much like a tag team duo. Okay,
yeah.
they have one line between each other. That's it.
True. And
That's
it's like
it.
that, like a 2 minute cutscene, like not even a 2 minute cutscene, like a minute cutscene or something.
Yeah, but
With everyone else. Yeah,
as in like Harley Quinn like legit says one line and Joker doesn't even respond to that line. If I remember
yeah.
correctly.
He's looking the other way. Man's looking the
Bro,
other
it's like
way.
the two characters that everyone wanted to see interact don't even interact with each other.
Yeah, because clearly they have like history, and it's probably it's not good history.
Well,
And then
yeah,
Harley's like, yeah, I don't care about him, and then
yeah,
Joker doesn't even respond.
bro. Okay, whatever. And then there is the fact that like it takes forever to get to the grind.
I mean, to get
Joker.
Joker.
Yeah, takes forever.
Yeah, too much grind, so much hours.
Apparently the Reddit guy like that wrote down how to do the fastest grind, and like even that's a pain. Like apparently there was a way to cheese the grind.
Damn.
Yeah, I saw some guy's video. I'll show you the video. It's like how to cheese the grind. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because this guy I was watching that I don't remember who it was that put up what's it called how do you say it like
Oh
he
wait, to
put up a
cheese it.
Reddit thread how like with the other guy that taught how to cheese it because you know what I mean, and the cheese is like you have to you have to load into a place and load out in order to spawn these certain enemies like if you do it really fast or something like that. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
bro, it's like what? It's not a glitch, but like it's like bro, you know what I mean?
It's a manipulation of some sort.
Yeah, pretty much,
Yeah.
which is stupid. Yeah, and then of course because of how grind it is, we just discussed grind, right? They were like, oh,
Yeah.
you can just pay us and we can give it
Yeah.
to you. And then
$10 worth.
the skins are terrible.
And they're also very expensive,
Have you seen
from
the
what I
skins,
remember.
fam? Have you seen the skins?
I saw like there was a cardboard skin for like Captain Boomerang or something. I was like, what is this?
There were cardboard skins for all the characters.
Oh, even better.
And there's something the cardboard of like I don't even know. I don't even remember what the cardboard was.
Isn't it
It was
supposed to like
so
mock
bad.
superheroes? So it's like,
Yeah, it
oh
was
wait,
so bad.
wasn't there like King Shark? I remember one. King Shark had like Superman, but it was like a face mask or something. That was
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, then that was actually hilarious.
So
I laughed when I
dumb.
saw that, but it's
Well, who would pay for that? uh,
okay. Prediction
jeez.
time. Prediction time. Okay, this prediction time. Okay.
What?
Okay. Prediction.
Yeah, what's the prediction?
Will we see a season 2 for Suicide Squad, or will the game like will they just pull the plug on their online service? Which one do you reckon happens first? A season 2?
Well, season 2 I feel like will happen, but isn't that the entire point of the game? There's like 13, what's his name, Brainiacs, and and it is like 2 per season, so it equates to how many, like 7 seasons or something. But it's like,
Fam,
what's the word?
I don't think
I don't think the game's lasting.
I don't think they're gonna hit anything.
It's not, but the thing is, it's like,
Okay, let me.
I don't think it's 7. I think it's like probably half that or something. But like, I don't think it's gonna last at all. I don't want it to last, to be
Bro,
honest.
okay. Because I'm like, okay, look, because I don't know who they're gonna introduce as the next character. Like, I don't really care about that. But I'm just sitting there like, Joker. I don't think they made money off the Joker DLC, right?
Yeah.
So how do you pay the employees to keep going with this game? You know what I mean?
Um.
Because like, you probably What?
That's a good
What I mean?
question.
Right. So you either make a new game, either you give up and make a new game and hope like that new game sells well, you know what I mean, just to reimburse the cost of whatever you make. Because like, let's say you continue, like, bro, imagine you make season 2 and you launch season 2, okay?
Yeah,
You sit there and let's say season 2 launches, right?
yeah.
Like you made like, and you don't make money again off season 2. Like, what do you do at that stage? Like, you just declare bankruptcy. Like, if you don't have the money, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, they definitely have. I mean, they're owned by whatever Warner Bros, so they definitely have money. It's just,
But then, like, do you
I mean,
think Warner Bros would keep throwing money at like a sinking ship?
to be honest, if you told me the game was made by a skeleton crew, I wouldn't be surprised because that's what it feels like. This content's already like it's season 1, and it's like it feels like nothing new has probably been added. Everything's the same. Just get Joker. Our most popular villain, but he's not Joker because he's a bit
I don't know,
not.
bro. I
He's
don't
not the same
know. I don't
Joker.
know. I feel like
So it's like,
okay. I feel like because now, like nowadays, like I'm gonna say nowadays, right? Whenever they have
yeah,
seasons, right? They make the game, and season 1 would have probably been half finished when the game launched.
right.
Because well, and I'm not talking about Suicide Squad, whatever. I'm not talking about Suicide
Go to
Squad.
Justice League.
I'm
Yeah,
talking about in general. In general,
yeah,
I feel like season 1 or whatever, like you know what I mean. Pretty much half of that season is done before what when the game's release day 1.
yeah,
Well, because you know what I mean. Like, you're gonna
yeah. I get what you
yeah.
mean. Well, isn't that season's like 90 days, by the way? Like,
That's so
even if we,
long.
yeah, it's gonna be like by the time we see the second season, it's gonna be
How
like
many weeks is that? Like that's like 10 weeks,
that,
right? No, that's more than 10 weeks.
that's like 3 months. No, that's 3 months, but
Wait, is
practically
that
three
10 weeks?
months.
Is that 10? No, that's 12
That'd be
weeks.
not. That'd be yeah,
Oh
12 weeks. It's basically a term. So like, bro,
no! I mean, that's a
do want
season.
to?
To be fair, that's a
Yeah,
season. Yeah, that's a season. A 3 month
I
is
was gonna. I do want to know. Didn't recently whatchamacallit, Battlefield got like they stopped working on it, and that went for 7 seasons. So it's like that game got somewhat better after time, but I don't feel like this game is at
yeah.
all.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
cut your losses at this rate.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Another game. I want to briefly touch on it. Dragon Dogma 2.
Yeah, time savers.
Time savers. A whole bunch of purchases. A whole bunch of stuff. Hundreds of dollars. The
Whole
game on
bunch of
PCs
issues.
load late.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
PC issues.
Dragon Dogma one's actually really good, and then they butchered Dragon Dogma 2.
Funny thing is, you can't even make a new. You told me this. You
Yeah,
couldn't even like
you
start a
could
new
not
game.
make a new save. Like, you know it's bad where if you play the PC version of the game, right? You have to go in and manually delete the save file.
Yeah,
You know it's that.
like they not think about this. Like, oh, this game is so good. Who would ever want to make a new save?
Well, see, the problem is because like, isn't it customized character in like Dragon's Dogma?
I believe you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, let's say you want to. Because obviously, there's a role playing game. You might want to role play as like a male adventurer who's got this crazy. I don't even know. And then let's say you want to have a safe file we play as a female adventurer, for example. You know what I mean? So you got two. You know
Yeah.
what? Or let's say you want to build a certain class or way. I don't know how Dragon Dogma, but for example, if you can like a certain weapon or you want to specific on this, you have your save file 1 for this, and you have save file 2 for that other one. You know, for example, you know what I mean? You can't do it like
Yeah.
that.
No. The only way you have to do is manually delete.
Yeah, but the
Delete
point
your-
is like you delete one, you make a new one. It's like, well, I want to play between the two. Can't do that.
Yeah, it's also unfortunate because I'm pretty sure a lot of people actually like the
Look, the
what is it
gameplay is
called?
not bad. The gameplay is
No,
good.
not even the gameplay. Like the customized, like the game customizer, like the customized characters are actually like quite well done.
Okay,
Like people were making like characters from other games with it, but it's
that's
like,
cool.
yeah,
That's cool. But like, let me give you something, right? The gameplay is
yeah,
not bad. I've heard so many people say the gameplay's solid, right? The bad thing is like the frame
just
rate dropping.
performance.
You could have put 30 PS. You could have capped 30. You didn't have to go 60 and like bad. You know what I
Well,
mean?
I mean, yeah, but on PC,
Yeah, fair enough.
PC users, yeah, that's kind of like depending on hardware, but they just didn't
I
optimize
know,
it.
but it's still okay. That's A, and then B, like apparently loading into the city is like terrible. Like the NPC's loading is very, very bad, very, very
Yeah.
bad. That's the second,
See,
and then the time saver stuff. Like I don't know how grindy the game is because like if you have time to, it's probably grindy. Like that's like you know what I mean.
some people said like you can find stuff like in the game, like you can buy stuff like items
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah,
like with your money, like
yeah.
your actual real life money.
Yep,
The
yep.
thing is, you can find it in game, and it's not hard, but people don't know. Like imagine you're playing the game for first time, you don't know, so you can
Yeah,
just
that's true.
buy
Yeah,
it
yeah,
and then realize you wasted money later
yeah.
on.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
But the game like when what do you call it, reviewers were playing it, other than performance issues, they said it was good, but then they dropped the time savers after, which is a big no
I
no.
hate that. Remember when I don't know if you remember. Do you remember there was a Crash racing game that like came out quite a while ago?
Is it Crash Team Racing?
Yeah, whatever Crash, whatever racing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. They didn't decided not to drop the store until like 2 weeks later after all the reviews came out.
yeah,
Like, bro, excuse me, what? Everyone gave it. Oh, it's actually a solid game. Blah blah blah. And like, oh wait, 2 weeks later, let's drop the store. Why? Why did you
true.
do that? Why?
Don't we have the game, but we barely played it.
Yeah, I think I picked it up.
Then we have now the
Yeah,
which one?
yeah.
The
No,
the
the Xbox,
Nitro one.
Xbox edition. Oh, that was a lot more fun. At least there's no store. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about that one last thing?
Yeah, okay, yeah. I do want to talk about that.
Really funny.
Yeah. So, apparently there was a solar eclipse. I didn't see that because it didn't happen here in Australia. But if you guys saw the solar eclipse, I hope you guys like all protection and stuff.
That's not what I remember, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Okay. But yeah, I want to talk about the solar eclipse because I thought it'd be a great topic. When was the last
Alrighty.
solar eclipse before this one?
I don't know. I don't know how common they are.
Yeah, fair
Solar
enough. And they're
eclipses.
not common. I can tell you that.
I
And
that was interesting.
yeah, I don't know why I brought up the solar eclipse, but I just remembered that out of the It's like, wait a minute, solar eclipse happened. Now, for the actual topic that Mike wanted to discuss, I just wanted to throw in there just to throw Mike off. Um, Tekken 8. Uh, yeah.
Awful hell.
They want to add a Waffle House or something. The internet was like, "Yo, let's add a Waffle House," and I love how the fact that like this is a creator who loves the community. You know what I mean? I don't remember what the creator was like. What's his name? But like he was like, "Yo, he's on board and like, what's going on Waffle House? What's this?" And then you know what I mean. And then like he actually took
Yeah.
it seriously when people tried to explain it. Like, and then he said like we can't really like because it's Waffle House's decision.
Yeah.
Dude, if I'm Waffle House, I'd take it. You know what I mean?
Well, I can see why you'd want to take it, but I can also see why you wouldn't want to take it. Because isn't that encouraging like people fighting outside of Waffle Houses,
Well,
even
no,
though
no, no, no.
people do that?
Okay. I want you to. Listen, I'm gonna explain it to you, right? You sit there, you drop the Waffle House map, okay,
Yeah.
and then you sit there, but when it's dropped, you say there's a House collaboration where, like, okay, and then like you can get like I don't know, like they can manufacture some sort of like collectible at the Waffle House. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And you get a whole bunch of people who love Tekken just going to Waffle House.
Oh, you like an actual thing in the
Yeah, an
actual
actual
Waffle
thing.
House?
Yeah, like
Ah,
you get two in one,
okay.
right? You get the Waffle House map, right? But then, like, because
Yeah.
you're adding the Waffle House map, yeah, you sit there and it's like, you know what I mean? You sit there and you drop, like, not only you drop the Waffle House, right? Like, map,
Yeah.
and then you sit there, it's like, all right, we'll give, like, an exclusive, like, an item, like, that you can get at turning the Waffle House, maybe, like, a 1 week collaboration or something. And then you send out, like, cardboard cutouts to some character you put in front of Waffle House. I'm pretty sure you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure there are a lot of Tekken players that have never been to Waffle House before. You know what I mean?
Probably.
Yeah, because
I mean, It's like an American franchise or
Yeah,
whatever.
but like there's probably have been people like, but like sit there, your sales go up through the roof. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I don't see it's a win-win. I don't see any other than win-win.
Just do what the anime's done with McDonald's. You know how they
Yeah,
do
yeah.
McDonald's?
The
Yeah, just do a Maffle House. There you go.
McDonald's, the stupid
Yeah, Maffle
anime.
House. Yeah.
Uh,
So just
but
turn the W to an M. Maffle House, bro.
if you don't want to, if you don't want to do the, if you don't want to, by the way, those were great. Like those McDonald's stuff, that was hilarious.
McDonald's.
Um,
McDonald.
if you want to do like if you don't want to do Waffle House, right? You can just
Yeah.
change the name of something. You can just change the name, right? And change the
Yeah.
logo, and it's pretty much done. You can call it Pancake
Yeah.
House, and no one will bat an eye.
No.
You know what I mean?
No. Muffle House. Literally. Change the W to an M. Like, you know how
Bro,
I literally said, instead of
bro,
McDonald's to McDonald's, you just,
bro.
you
No
just
one's
flip it.
calling it Muffle House.
I'd call it Muffle House. Let's
Yeah, but
go.
like I've seen people on the internet suggest Pancake House. I've seen that.
Pancake Shack on the.
Yeah, so I've heard actually like I've heard like what is it called like a waffle tower. I saw that one on the internet. I was like, okay,
Oh, Tower?
that's a stretch. I did see Pancake Shack as well. Yeah, but that's pretty funny. I would love to see it. Just for lol. I don't play Tekken, but I think it'd be funny. Oh yeah.
It would. Trying to think of a name that would rhyme with like Rumble. I don't know.
What round to what?
Rumble, like, cause you know how you want to, like, I don't know, fight, you want to rumble, I don't know, like,
Uh,
waffle, tumble, I don't know.
waffle tumble. That is
That
pretty
sounds,
good.
there's really, I don't know.
All right then. I think we should end it here then. Any last words? Any last thoughts?
Um, um, yeah, games be games, but, Nintendo still doing those times exclusives, huh? I
Yeah,
don't like that stuff.
there was a
It,
timed exclusive segment. We'll
yeah.
discuss them more when those games release. We'll just leave those for another time.
And the indies as well, bro. Like, just suffering. Anyways, yeah.
Do you reckon? Okay, quick question. Do you reckon like
What?
the indies told like Nintendo offered them, yeah, here's a time release thing, and then indies were like, do you want to take it or not? Well, maybe you do take it if you're an indie dev, or do you not?
I mean, some of the games I saw on the whatever it's called, the indie showcase. Some of them had it and some of them didn't.
Well, I
But
want to
it's
hit you with this.
like,
I'm going to hit you with this, right? If you do a limited exclusive, right?
yeah.
Wouldn't that increase your sales within that period?
Well, yeah, but the thing is, it's like some like okay, there's like 3 games, and two of them had like in like this interactive feature of others. But I mean, it's limited game.
Okay,
As
fair
soon as
enough.
that gets
I don't
off,
know. It depends on the game. All right, fair enough.
yeah, like no, it's
All
gonna
right.
be semi-dead. You know what I mean, kind of thing. So
Yeah.
it's like
All
I don't
right
know.
then.
Yeah.
Any other last thing you want to mention?
Anya.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna see that tomorrow. All right then. Peace, and I'll see you guys later.
Bye bye.